are back in Sweden, back at the cabin. It's summer and it's raining. We have been here for a couple of days, just charging up our batteries, and now we feel like getting on to some projects. Nice and slow, not too big, just kind of doing what we feel like doing, because there's nothing critical at the cabin right now. Well, some things are critical, but we'll get back to that. I really feel like planting something, so we're gonna start with that. I'm just gonna start by doing a small square, see how it goes, and then build from there. And then next year it'll be maybe bigger. The morning sun comes here and goes around, and the evening sun is also here. The theme of this summer is going to be some small projects, like finishing touches. There are 1,000 projects that need to be finished, and to not overwhelm ourselves, we will just like take one day at a time and do what we feel like, finishing one project at a time.
Maybe a little bit bigger.
Almost perfect.
Yeah.
I will just start with one corner today and then build out. We have been gathering seeds. So, what do we want? Carrot? What do I want to eat the most? Spinach. Let's plant some spinach. I have some chicken poo. Should be really good. I think it's, yes, also for food. Now, lots of love, rain, and we'll see. Now we are going to get some water from the stream. What? You look dissatisfied. I said it would get dirty. The water by the stream is for like washing hands, and we boil it to do dishes, and then we get drinking water elsewhere. It's been a couple days since I have been filming because it has been raining a lot. But today it is sunny and I felt like taking the next step in this little project with planting vegetables. And I think we're going to pick one more thing to plant today. So maybe a herb, but I'm also thinking maybe a vegetable. We had some... Okay, I'm hearing somewhere a bird singing about basil. This one. Yeah. we're going to be planting basil today. Maybe you're wondering why I have been using dirt from a store. Because I was wondering that myself. It's because last year when I made a little garden, I got soil from the woods, and it just took a very long time because the soil here was so hard and there were so many rocks. So it took hours to fill up a tiny vegetable bed. And these days I've just been really unmotivated to go out and dig because it's been raining so much. We have been a lot inside and I really wanted to get on with this. So I thought, why not just go to town and buy some soil that is also filled with, it's organic and there's fertilizer in it already. So it's really good soil for planting in. And I wanted to show you that the spinach is already growing. And parsley. Now I'm gonna go get something to fetch some water. This place is so unbelievably beautiful. We were actually supposed to get married here this summer, but so many things happened and it got too stressful and we decided to wait. Now, if you saw our video about building this bridge, maybe you remember that we bathed here and it was filled with water and I couldn't almost step down here. But now you can see what I meant. The river is it's not very deep, but right here there is a spot where it goes a bit deeper, so you can go in. This is kind of a community, like a few of the neighbors. I've never met anyone while bathing. That's not true. No, never mind. Let's get some water. Good morning. Today we are going to do some work. What is absolutely top of the list is mouse-proofing this cabin because there have been so many mice this year and we have found so far 2 holes that are very clearly mouse holes, and we just found another one behind this behind the furniture here. So we're just gonna mouse-proof all of what we can see, so also just all of the cracks. There are cracks all over this place because we're not finished, and we changed our minds about the walls in here. So we were going to build walls with boards like in the other rooms, but instead we're going to repair this old wall because everybody who comes in here are like, wow, so excited to see the original wall. So yeah, we kind of like it. But we're gonna repair it because it's really damaged. But that means that with no wall coming down on the floor, we need to, the floor, I can show you. But first let me show you where I think they all came from, the mice. In the bathroom, Julian has, last year he built a box for where all of the pipes met. And when I opened the lid, it was just like a nest. You could just see that they have really been having a cozy time down there for some time. So I covered all of that up with this metal. And also Julian built this really nice wall here because there was also a hole in the corner down by the door. There's like a double effect of doing this. We cover the mouse holes and it makes like all of these finishing things look really nice. The third thing is that we started to clear a bit out, like clutter. There's too many things for the space that we have. This is our third summer here and now we know kind of what things we use and what things we don't use. So it's time to clear a bit out. Julian put this lamp up yesterday, so now we have a light here in the corner. And this is where the mouse hole is that we just found.
Goodbye, mouses.
I love it when Julian is thinking. It's him that comes up with all of the ideas of how we are building the things. And he can spend a lot of time just like speculating, doing all the calculations in his head. I wonder what he's thinking about right now.
Okay.
What were you thinking about?
How to fix this corner. It's pretty uneven.
Mm-hmm. Did you come up with something?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't wait to see. We have actually used up all of the firewood for this year because that's this side. Now it's actually time to switch over to this side and then fill this up with firewood for next year. This is a really wet summer. It's been raining a lot, so we have been firing up, keeping warm and cozy.
The light is fading fast. From this hotel we gotta go. Our bags are packed, so what we waiting for? There's no point in delaying.
Julian decided to cut it even with an axe. So he's been hammering away on this and now it's at least much more even with the floor. Now this corner is becoming more and more free and it is very tempting to like really clear it out. Julian made some tough decisions and decided that the speakers, his beloved speakers, maybe not our tiny house compatible. So they are coming with us home. That makes this shelf maybe unnecessary. And if I get to clear out most of this, maybe this furniture is too big. So maybe we will replace it with some more cabin-sized. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Create more space. And take a good look at this wallpaper because it's coming down now. It is very fun to see the original things that have been here, but with time it becomes just clutter and like old and it smells and it's like it's dirty and I don't want it in our dining room corner. So yeah, it's coming down. Maybe some would disagree because people who come in here, just like with the walls, people are like, oh wow, the old wallpaper, and I get that, but if we want to like live here, we want it to be nice and clean also. We talked about in time removing this huge carpet off the floor. It's been put here because it is our favorite carpet. It's the most beautiful carpet I've ever seen. And it fits in here, and also to protect the floor because we haven't treated them yet. But it does darken the room. We put it on as soon as we laid the floor, so I've never really seen the floor in its completion. It is so beautiful. I think it deserves like a bigger floor to like really be seen. it doesn't really like as it deserves. But not today.
I close my eyes and see all that we could be. No other dream I've had means a thing. Kids and a picket fence sounds good to me. Growing old hand in hand is all I need.
This is like a rabbit hole. Like doing one thing makes us want to do more and more. So if we move this, then we're gonna make a bench there. But if we make a bench there, maybe we should do the floors first. And if we do the floors, maybe we should do the walls. Julian was like, no, not the walls. But I don't know. Then now he just showed up with with that sanding machine just to see what it looked like, I guess. And he says it's a lot of work and it'll be a lot of dust. I know, but we have done a lot of work before. So what's to stop us now? I don't know. He's a crazy man. I love him.
Looking